a hardware brand, I must tell you that let me begin by the gaming genre. This isn't specifically a gaming event, but I'd like to tell you that the gaming pattern has changed quite a bit. The concept of having gaming rigs and for having high capacity machines has been going on for a while, but in previous years I had noticed it was mainly an aesthetic element. It was more and more about how the system looked, and there was a show-off element involved, etc. A clear trend which we are seeing in our interactions with consumers is people are now buying gaming hardware for its actual performance. It's not just about addressable LED, which gives you different colors and different wavy colors and so on, but it's also the hardcore performance behind the system. And so ultimately the purpose now for gaming grade PCs is overclocking. So as Khurana Saab mentioned, I mean, overclocking refers to a phenomena where people are trying to exceed the prescribed capacity or prescribed performance level made by a manufacturer. So overclocking happens in CPUs, GPUs, not only that, but also monitors. People can have faster refresh rates than what the manufacturer set out to do. And also maybe storage devices like flash drives, etc. So the trend now is towards high capacity gaming devices which generate a lot of heat, and because you're constantly trying to overclock, and that heat, the heat management is a science on its own, and is a heavily trending area of work. We now see in the last 12 months there are more and better cooling systems, and it all begins with a humble cabinet. Remember, the cabinet is the first point of cooling. So I've seen some out here right now. Air cooling is really good. We see some glass and glass designed fish tank kind of looks. That is actually not very good for the front panel. Shouldn't be acrylic. The front panel should have mesh in order to allow airflow to move. But apart from that, of course, there's this whole area of liquid cooling, in which you have a pump, you have a liquid inside. As everybody knows, anybody with a science background will know that liquids is water, and of course superior liquids have much higher heat tolerance compared to air, and therefore you should be having that. This is one area which I've seen a lot of movement in the last year. Apart from that, that's one trend, the gaming. And second trend I'd like to talk about is PoE, the acceptance of PoE. We have been selling PoE switches for quite some time, but basically our PoE switches were always used only for some limited types of IP cameras. But now the utility has grown quite a bit. As a professional marketer, I can tell you many people use digital signages through PoE. PoE is becoming much more mainstream, and PoE will enable our roadmap into IoT ultimately. The PoE seems to be the right. IoT has been talked about last 2 decades, didn't really find that kind of traction. But I think we now have a technology which will enable IoT, which is PoE. And of course, PoE comes along with an extremely powerful port, which is the SFP port. SFP may probably revolutionize the way we work, because for the first time we will be through SFP we can enable fiber optics and large networks through SFP. So this is the second trend. PoE and SFP is the second trend. Also, you must have noticed many people have 2 screens now. This is a third area. As a monitor manufacturer, we find that many people have 2, maybe 3 screens. Next month we'll be having the World Cup 12 in North America, 12-hour difference. You'll find many office executives working with their laptops, and next to that they'll have a portable monitor. Right? Many people I see having dual portable monitors on 2 sides. Right? You can watch the match while you're working, and it won't affect your work. I'm not sure how much HR will support that, but anyway, yeah, that's the. But as you can see, there's tremendous growth. Last 12 months, Sukanta asked about 1 year. So the last 12 months, I found tremendous growth in portable monitors, portable projectors also. People want dual screens and triple screens. So that's one trend. And lastly, I'd like to say the fourth trend I'd like to talk about is basically we have been on this panel before and we have always been talking about AGI. Looks like people have put AGI into the freezer for some time. For a short time, we are not talking about AGI so much, we are talking about agentic AI now. And I think that is a much more practical approach. Task-based intelligence rather than a very general human-like intelligence which AGI is trying to replace a human, all tasks put together. I don't think, honestly, there's a lot of hype about it. I don't think it will be accomplished very soon. It will take a few decades probably, but agentic AI is much more practical. AGI seems to be still a theoretical concept.